Hello, what's happening, everybody? Hope you're having a beautiful and amazing day. We're here a little bit early for our NGC run. This will be our second Type C run. NGC is pretty versatile. We'll get into exactly what it has there. Let's just hop right into the game real quick. Excuse me. Got something stuck in my throat right away. Holy guacamole, what's up, Dead Gila, Tater Tot, Great Rain, Zekor, Sacritoy, Mike Davis, Cake Donut, so many early people here today. Okay, I just want to say this on stream here before the show. I went in and I removed one game played from the stats since we started to run on easy on yesterday's stream. Accidentally messed up, didn't really even have a chance to start the run because the difficulty got misclicked. So I removed that one from the overall save because I'm not going to count that run. So we're currently at 15 games played and 13 total victories. That's the only thing that I edited on the save, was that one little number. Hey, thanks, Mr. John. Appreciate your recommendations for which VODs to watch on TI7. Got to watch a little bit last night and very excited to watch what I can this year. But right now it's time for some amazing Faster Than Light. Alright, NGC has hacking, dual laser, and beam drone. We got a Lanius and 2 Engis with a clone bay. You can do a lot of things. Starting with hacking, of course, is amazing. You still have to be careful with, you can't use a hacking part every single time, but with hacking shields, you can get the beam drone to have some good use. Lunar Wolves, thanks for the great 35 consecutive months. One away from the Subscriber Hall of Fame. Appreciate you. Feel free to throw out some names for this fine vessel. Dun, dun. Hey, what's up, Ray and Thunder? Yeah, I think Lugnut is a good one. Early Bird gets the worming. Great suggestion, Rumi. Let's see where we're at on the names list here. We got Echo. We got Shadow Remix. Nice. Okay, we also have Defense Scrambler, which we can sell. It prevents enemy defense and anti-combat drones from targeting anything. This does make our beam drone more useful, though. So we're not going to look to sell it right away unless we have to. Hey, Canuck, nice to see ya. Alright, the sector layout isn't too great. At least we have these 3 nebulas to extend a little bit. Okay, those don't connect over. Maybe we want to... Okay, yeah, we'll make this loop a little bit earlier and then hit the exit this way. Okay. So I think we're just going to go here and then head over through the nebulas. And then back down this way to finish off our sector. Let's take a look at our upgrades here. Okay, so the weapons is considered a weak system, so to get even one more point in weapons, you have to spend 40 scrap. That's pretty expensive. The next one's only 25 though, so it's 65 scrap to get up to 3 weapons, more expensive than normal. There are certain ships, I can't name them all off the top of my head, that have weak systems on them, meaning that it costs more to buy from that system until it's back up to normal. Hey, Sejuani, nice to see you. What's up, Gask? So many wonderful people here today. I want to say thanks to everybody for coming out to watch today. Really excited for this run, and every run we've done this save seems to be really, really fantastic. Hey, what's good, Mambe Igpron? Hey, nice Arno Kitty. I'm glad you enjoyed. This game, for me, provides a wonderful streaming experience as well. Very comfortable with the game. I enjoy the music myself. Game has it all. Okay, so the only way this is really bad, like small bomber shields here, then it becomes pretty grim. Okay, he's going that way, so that's really nice. I'm glad we got to the doors when we did. We'll definitely stabilize that situation. I don't want to use any drone parts here, I don't think. Okay, the heavy laser went down. That's nice. We're going to cut the O2 so that he doesn't ever get through that. Okay, empty room small bomb. Good for you. Empty room small bomb again. This guy's on fire. Okay, I do recognize this could go pretty bad. I'm gonna go ahead and load up the beam drone here just to be safe. Let's also vent this out. Very nice. Well, as you can see, this ship has really great anti-boarding potential. Hey, glad you can make it, Mr. John. Sibbit, thanks for the great 37 months. Appreciate you. And Sibbit, I don't see you in there. If you'd like to be added to the Subscriber Hall of Fame, let me know. Thank you again for the 3+ years. 37 months is a heck of a long time. T sounds really nice. Thanks, Prixie. Oh, that kind of does complicate things. Do we want to take a look over here? We could double back at any point for that jump. Let's take this just to see what these other jumps are, right? No, we'll be able to see these anyways. We'd only be missing out on this jump, and I'm willing to do that. Let's take this jump instead so we get a better look at the stuff over here. Hey, Sibbit, I'm going to add you right now. Alright, man, you're in there, enshrined forever in the Subscriber Hall of Fame below the broadcast. Thank you so much for the 3+ years. Incredible. Let's hail him, though. Darn, if I had 3 missiles here, I would totally do it. I would. Okay, we have Clone Bay here, so even in a sketchy situation in the Nebula, we can still do some stuff. Let's prepare to fight, then. Okay, beam drone's exceptionally good here. Not going to use two parts here. It's a good shot. We can get their weapons down in time. Okay, we don't need that anymore, so we can load up engines now. Okay. Nice dodge. Guy wasn't even on his station. That's just showing off. Okay, no cloaking here. All right, we definitely want to get in the station here. There's no doubt about that. Let's get our shield back online. Okay. We're going to use hacking on shields here. This will be a little bit funky. We're going to make it work for us, though. We're going to load up the beam drone. We're going to let it get to about its apex, right about there. We're going to turn it off. I'm going to fire here. Start hacking right away. Turn the beam drone on. Okay, shields got wrecked there. I wish we would have hit weapons too, but the juke's on this ship right now. Roulant, you're doing it good right now. Great piloting and a defense drone to match. Holy crap. Okay. Defense drone pickup is extra huge on this ship because we have 3 drone slots, and that's an immediate effect when we run into missile ships here. Hot diggity dog. Defensive capabilities just went from good to great. Hey, nice play, Cube Mario. Nice play. Three fuel for 5 missiles. I don't know about that. 5's a fair bit of missiles, but I like fuel. All right, Distress, what do you got? Oh, let's board investigate here. Intruders on board. We're gonna haunt him with the Lanius here. Cut the O2. Let's see here. We could open additional airlocks here. Is that the route we want to go, though? They're gonna trap themselves in there. That's just not very smart. I'm actually gonna let them in the door here. You guys can have that one for the moment. Okay. We're gonna try to split their resource here. Oh, we could have split it again. Next time, huh? Oh, he is going that way. What a champ. What a champ. Oh, he let one through there. That was nice. Lucky but good. Where you going, little fella? You guys can't go yet. That's right. Split up. That's a good strategy. Strategery. Cool. Very minimal HP loss there. The captain's maze is suffering. Very appropriate, Rumi. Sucks to be those guys for sure. Nolan 1243. Thanks for the 5 consecutive months. Appreciate you. Oh, there's our store, but it's not really like we can. Well, I guess we can take a few jumps before the store. Maybe sell a defense scrambler for something. Okay, forward scout of the rebel fleet. Okay, they're trying to get away. That's definitely not great for us, right? I think we just go beam drone hacking like we did on the previous ship. Let's hack the shields here. We only need 1 shield, so we can load the beam drone. Wait till it gets to almost its apex. Turn it off. Okay, 1 missing there is definitely not great. Okay, it's gonna time out good. Oh, come on now. Jump imminent. We got level 2 piloting as well. That's rough. They're gone. Okay, fleet pursuit doubled. That was pretty tough. We're still in the game though. We can definitely still make this jump. Not with 3 though. We gotta go either store here or maybe we just head out now and keep our defense scrambler until the next store. Yeah, should probably take the 2 scrap bearing jumps here rather than go to a store where we have nothing really to transfer into. Could have been worse. Hey, 2 shields pays off immediately. Hey, FTL charging, not cool. Okay, well the last one got away from us. At least this one can't damage us, so what's gonna be the play here to stop them from running? I do think we beam drone here, and I guess we could hack piloting. Alright, we're gonna hack shields again here. Load up the beam drone. Let it get to almost its apex. Turn it off. Start my hack early this time. Beam drone on. Okay, shield's still active. Yikes. Okay, they didn't get away. Beams can't miss. Okay, well at least it wasn't another double fleet pursuit. They are really trying to put us behind the gun here. My goodness. Okay, let's get to the sensor station then. Okay, well I think defense drone's a no-brainer here. Okay. The ship is very safe versus versus missiles. A very small, compact ship, so the defense drone is most effective. Elijah Bailey, Quad 4, thanks for the 16 consecutive months. Lurkers unite. Hey, Creeper Thread, welcome to Dapper. Sorry for not seeing you sooner there. Past couple runs have been interesting. Hopefully we can recover some scrap ending out the sector here. We did get 2 shields and we have a defense drone, and we already start with hacking, so even if we have a bad sector 1, we can still set up for success. But of course we'd prefer to just get a lot of scrap sector 1 and be way ahead. This should repair before I fire again, I think. I'm gonna say it's gotta be close there. Oh, we got the only shot we needed off. Well, thanks to the map review, lets us know we're jumping into an asteroid field. That's helpful. Ain't that cool, Creeper? That all those payment options is pretty amazing. Thanks for taking the time. I mean, really spamming at the, ooh, please don't. We do have an Engi here. A bit risky. I think we got this, though. Let me else go for shields instead. Hey, the asteroid did the work for me. Come on, asteroid, you can do it. Hit him. Come on, bud. Sure can, Mr. John. Asteroids can hit drones. They are a projectile just like anything else. Asteroid fields are a great place to lose some drones. Oh, let's investigate. Communicate peacefully? Oh, no free Engi for us. Okay, that was a pretty light sector. I think abandoned sector looks good here, but dear God, look at that green bean after man is controlled. Hey, 495.25. Nice to see you, dude. Let's go manage controlled here. If only because there's a lot of green options here. We have the Engis for Engi controlled sectors, and I like that. You should, Mr. John. Take the dive. Start that FTL journey. Whoa. Hey now. So we have to go through the exit to see any of these jumps. Pretty wild. I mean, there is a potential dive back here, but... very weird sector. Oh, there is a connector over here. Okay, okay. So we go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and make our way over. Or at least have a decision. I thought there was no other connection. That would have been really, well, bad. O'Brien in Japan, it's a good question. Are red sectors better for scrap? Are they more likely to have fights? Not necessarily. Different sectors have different things, but no sector is inherently so much better than another. You'll often see people go for Engi sectors a lot, because Engi sectors can have an extra store, bringing it up to 3. Rebel sectors are only going to have 1 store. Nebulas have a chance for 2 stores. But the events you see, more or less, there are, you know, sector exclusive events. It's kind of about your, you know, your loadout. If you have long-range scanners, the Nebula is going to be beneficial. If you're looking for crew, maybe you want to look for a pirate sector for more slavers. Winston just got real spooked by the printer. Winston, it's okay, bud. It's okay. It's just a machine that prints little baby kitties, don't worry. When he was a little kitten, we printed a picture of him, and it really freaked him out. We didn't like torture him, anything, when he saw it, he got really spooked. So he's been very wary of the printer since. It prints little kitties that look like him. Ephemeral, thanks for the 43 consecutive months. What a legend. Nacillian, welcome to the Dapper. Thanks for that Twitch Prime love. I'll take a pike beam. That's an immediate and awesome upgrade to our build. We just gotta get it powered. Hey, Ephemeral, thanks for those 1,000 bits as well. I really appreciate your generosity. And yeah, I don't think you can use the cheer in the resub message. But thanks for your long-term support and generosity, dude. Appreciate it every single day. Pike is the most usable laser, and since we have hacking, then yes. Oh my god, this cat's face is just like... the eyes are so big on this little kitty. I love cats. Maybe I just take this to stress. Let's do this. Can always come back this way. I don't know. We don't necessarily need a store now that we picked up the pike beam. Not at all, really. You know, in fact, we can use 1 hacking part per fight. The beam drone's kind of out if we get the pike beam on, which is awesome. I mean, we could always hook back this way if we needed to, if there's a store here. We'll just miss out on seeing this 1 jump and take the distress. Darkosto, thanks for the 6 consecutive months. Appreciate you. I can help you out, because I got an Engi and a Lanny. I think the Engi one's better, right? Okay, I think... get high scrap reward and some stuff for the Engi. You just get high scrap reward for the Lanius option there. Holy hot diggity, there it is. This is kind of tough. I want to see the jumps over here, but I kind of also want to see the store and long-range scanners and a few other things would be amazing. What if instead of going to the store altogether, we just try to get even more scrap like we were talking about and bring the pike beam online? That seems good. I think not going to the store here is probably the right call. Go this way and then head up. Sucks to miss a store. We had a really low scrap sector one, so if we can have a high scrap sector here, that's good. You cats just keep moving this. How do you do that? What are you doing? Don't worry, it's still biscuit worthy. I didn't do anything to it, Jim. You gotta knead it, you gotta stretch it, you gotta work it till it's just right. You gotta make those biscuits. Oh, cats. Okay, I'm gonna hit this stress and then head over here. We have the Engi and hacking and all sorts of other stuff for those events, so why not? Ooh! You arrive at the beacon and immediately detect a pirate ship. It seems this distress beacon was a trap. Man, that's pretty wild. 2 shield ship in Sector 2. That's a pretty rare occurrence, and the reason it's happening here, or it's even rarer happening here because of the balance mod, which makes this this particular event, a 2 shield ship in Sector 1 or 2, very rare. It's a scary ship, but we have the exact setup to get it now that we invested in the pike beam. Immediately rewarded for our weapon upgrade. We have just enough to hang. We have to hit with both lasers for the pike beam to hit, but that's okay. Hey, awesome! You got beat a Kestrel A and NGA normal mode win in one day. Congratulations. Good feels. Okay, I'm actually gonna go for weapons to shields here. They repair things in the order they get damaged, so let's have the shields get repaired later. Oh man, look at those little bugs though. Do you think they believe the repair is gonna happen? Holy guacamole. Zen-I, thanks for the 60 consecutive months. That's 5 years of consecutive support. Much love to you. Oh, there's a fire in the O2. Oh my god, this cat. I thought she was jumping down behind me, but no, just going ham on those biscuits. You do such good work, Jim. It's a frenzy. Can we get a crew kill here is a good question. Maybe. They are already worried about repairing other things. What if I did pike beam, like, no, just these 3. 3 fuel, 5 missiles, and 8 scrap. Nah. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work here, and that's okay. Yeah, not this time. adjust this mic here. There we go. I got it. Yeah, no store here. It does indeed affect firefighting. Don't mind me, dude. It's like the one weakness of the Manus B. Got that great defensive start, but if your fire starts in your O2 indoors, your run's pretty much just over there. Do I want a defense drone here? Probably not. I mean, I know we'll have to defend here. I'm gonna close this and head over here, but if I dual laser the drones and then pike beam, we're gonna cause a lot of damage. Actually, hold on here. I think that'll delay him enough. Okay, there we go. Boarding drones not active anymore. No surrender for you. Okay, we'll have the Lanius repair the breach here to keep the integrity of the Engi's HP up. Lanius do not use O2, so they're free to repair breaches. No problem. I know one thing for sure, another power bar is going to go a very long way here. Okay. Enemy FTL charging again. Definitely going to use a beam drone here. No hacking needed, I don't think. There we go. There we go. Trajan Hammond, thanks for the 24 consecutive months, man. That's 2 years. Welcome to the slug life. Wow, are we really going to pass up both stores this sector? I think we are, because I don't really have anything to buy, and we still need upgrades. I got everything I need, man. I guess we could sell the beam drone and the defense scrambler if we wanted to for another 45 scrap, but even then, I think holding on to it for the moment might be better. This cat sitting on the router. It's nice and warm, isn't it, Winston? Good for electronics to have a cat sit on them. Still going. It's a biscuit making marathon. No, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna press forward. The pike beam makes it so we don't need the store, and we definitely don't need a repair right now. Shield going down's a bummer. Whoa, whoa, whoa there, buddy. Here's the thing. You're a manus. I'm a squishy little Engi. I don't deserve that. Alrighty, solar flare imminent indeed. Let's get this powered up. Yeah, okay. That seems easy enough to vent out here. Let's just complete the circle here for the moment. Where are you going there, little fella? Huh? Still got some time here. I don't know, we could take the store at 33 here. Let's. I mean, if we could pick up a gray weapon here, might not be a terrible thing. Backup battery, that would be real nice to have. Okay, we can sell the defense scrambler for sure. I'm not sure I want to sell the beam yet. I can see the beam saving our life in a situation. We're still having good synergy with shield hacking. But we know for sure backup battery's too good to pass up, and that helps bridge the gap that we lost with that crappy Sector 1 even further. We're basically getting 2 power for 35 scrap right now, which is a better value the longer the game goes on, and we can get an additional 2 power for 45. 2 power right now, it costs us 50, so we can borrow 2 power for 35 for 30 seconds instead of paying 50 for it. And then the next bar is 30 and then 35. Okay, with the remaining 15 here, one more into engines. Intruder on deck. We're aside the fugitive here. Nice. Maloney. He loves bologna sandwiches, that Maloney. We know that for sure. Oh, I think shield hack is actually best here. Gonna take some tight timing to sneak it past this defense 2 on this tiny, tiny ship, Engi Scout. You got it, though. Okay, we're not hacking yet, so let's load in here for their first 5. If we can dodge 1 out of 3 here, it'd be good. Or not, that's fine, too. Boom, bam, blammo. Thanks for your suggestion. Really appreciate it. I look at that game suggestion list almost every time I look at games. I have a set time to look at games during the weekends, and I always have that list open. Of course, I browse Steam other times, sometimes. But rest assured, if you submit a game to that, I will look at it and consider it. That is my guarantee. See who Maloney actually is here. Who are you, Maloney? Zarinma. Oh, we're gonna jettison the pod here. Actually, no, we can pry it open because if we lose a crew, we get cloned, right? A man bursts out. Boo! Humanitis. A man bursts out of the life pod, screaming and claws his way into a corner. A rare survivor of Manus captivity. Once calm, the survivor offers to join your crew for a time. For a time, he says. Well, we're about halfway on training there. Weapons about halfway too. Let's move the human to shields here and put Manus on the doors. And that's Eleneth, the rare survivor. Man, this might be worth diving if I can go 1, 2, and still. I guess we can go 1, 2, and make that for sure. Free stuff, okay. I feel pretty safe diving with hacking here. I don't know. I'm doing it. Federation scum. We've waited a long time for this. That's pretty petty if I don't say so myself. Why are you just waiting here for me? Do something productive. Angry Moo Cow, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate your generosity. And Meester John, thanks for the 100 bits as well. You guys are too damn kind. Let's go for a weapon hack here, just to be safer. Should be able to hit them before their volley with at least 1 damage. Helps us out. Okay, so you see what happened there? By hitting the shields first, it made this guy on weapons say he wants to go repair shields, and somebody else is coming to repair weapons. So the hacking the weapon room there really messed him up. Gorgal TV, thanks for the 500 bits, man. Cheers to you. Appreciate your time and generosity, sir. I think if we go from weapons, go this way, the guy in the weapons would have just started repairing weapons as is. Which wouldn't have been terrible, but going the other way was definitely better. There's always further ways to manipulate the AI. Okay, we gotta go level 2 hacking here for 2 shield chips. We don't have to, it's much better if we do. Intruders on board, okay. Well, we're gonna boost up here. We're gonna run these guys over here. We're gonna start venting. We're gonna open the triple airlock over here. Hold on. Close those doors real fast. Okay, they're through. Okay, triple airlock's open, quad airlock. He's tucked away there for the moment. I want to leave him on engines for a second. Cut the O2 as well, so this goes down even faster. Yikes, they got one shield bubble. Fair. Close these doors off real fast. Okay, well, I don't really want to dive with only one shield bubble, that's for sure. I'm going to turn the O2 back on real fast. We don't have to jump just yet. No, we're not going to. Okay, I'm going to run him over here. I'm going to run him over here. Okay, they made it there. Let's go here. Here. Okay, they got quite the weapon system there. Then we do have level 2 hacking. Well, hopefully we can hit here. We're definitely going to hack weapons here to slow that down. We're going to keep in 3 engines here. Okay, we're repaired. Okay, they're out of the clone bay. Nice. Okay, I see what you did there, man. I do. I do. Oh, okay, double miss there, nice. Okay, let's get this starting to be repaired. I need to throw a body on this. Okay, empty room ASB, that's nice. Okay, we got mini fires here. Maybe our hacking gets back online here. I don't think so, though. Let's open this right here. Let's open this door at the breach as well. We could probably stop the shield fire before the second level of shield goes down. The trick here is going to be not losing any crew, though. That's what we can't afford at the moment. Okay. Fire could spread down here at any moment. Hopefully not. Okay, 28-32, so he's pretty much on pace there. The 2-on-1, they're going to win out this fight. Going to run him back to doors real quick. Okay. Doors are sealed off. Going to run him out and run him in. There we go. Okay, no. Okay, O2 is back down. How much HP do you have? 15? You certainly can make it up there. Okay, we gotta hack this down. Okay, piloting getting hits really bad there because it's going to delay us even further. However, Okay, one of those is down. Can't repair this yet. Doors are back. I can't help him repair yet because we don't have the ability yet. Whoo! Okay, hacking's down. Bummer. Almost. Oh, dude, let me get out of here. We can do it. We got one shield up. Good. We're only going to take 3 more damage here, I think. ASB missed. Get me out of here. Engi Homeworld sounds nice. I do believe if we get the Engi Homeworld quest, we can get a full repair from that event. Panthro, welcome to the Dapper. Appreciate you. Wow, what an event. Let's repair that clone bay first thing. Well, the important thing here is we're alive, right? We got a defense drone too, so I'd say most of the ships here, we should be able to sustain this unless we run into... Well, there's a lot of stuff that can dunk us here. Okay, let's just start the cloning process here. We definitely want to just do a hard reset of our crew. So it's an incredibly costly dive. In hindsight, was not worth diving. But I'd say 9 times out of 10, or maybe even more, that dive would have gone a lot better. It was just a nasty ship, that double heavy laser, burst laser 2. Dang. All in all, though, we're not too bad. I mean, that puts us behind about 25 scrappers, so nothing huge. Once we hit a store, it's not going to be near as bad as it seems. We're taking a stress for sure, because this can be a heal. I'll give you 4 fuel. Free reactor upgrade, excellent. That pretty much makes up for the scrap that we lost taking damage. Oh, I can help you out here, man. What's your problem? Ooh. Found malfunctioning Manus, believes it is human. Will receive input from only human. Danger evaluation extremely high. Well, this is the one time human crew has a blue option. I'm going to turn you home. Well, do we take the 6th crew here, or do we have them take a look at our engines? Maybe having them take a look at my engines here further diffuses the damage we just took. It's relatively early Sector 3, and we already have 5 out of 8 crew. We're going to take the engines here. That was 30 scrap worth of engines. We're officially out of the weeds as long as we can find a store here. Search for the ship. That could have been 5 hull damage, so I shouldn't have done that. But sometimes you gotta be a foolish captain. Okay. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. Yeah, Captain 2020. There you go, Zumiak. I just want to hit this so we don't take damage. I think we're actually going to go hack on the shields here and load up a beam drone, which is very aggressive, but it'll be worth. We'll boost into engines when the time comes. Okay, almost to his apex. Gonna turn it off here. Is that a combat 2 I see there? Hello. Let's go into the battery right now. I really wish I would have looked at that sooner. Okay, enemy FTL delayed is good. The combat drone being down is good as well. This flak ball hurling at me, not good. Okay, we took a hull damage there. Wow, their drone's not even down. Okay. One more volley and they're dead. What a nasty ship. Wow. It's the second run in a row I've been ambushed by a combat 2 like that. We have 2 stores in our sights here. What a run ender right there. That was some hate. Please don't. Okay, we're gonna take this store and then get a few jumps before this one. Okay, that's something. Problem is the whole laser one doesn't really fit into the weapon system very well. We're not guaranteed any more weapons though. We definitely just want to buy a repair here. That's not the weapon we want. We already have level 2 hacking pike beam and defense drone. That should be adequate to survive. You know, Pegasus does have some nice qualities to it. The problem is it's very slow. I guess 18 seconds isn't that bad. Piping's what, 17? 16. I think it's less about what weapon it is and more about our only really smart purchase being a repair. If only Chain Ion didn't have 3 power requirement, if it was 2, I could consider it. We'll take a couple jumps for this store and, you know, make our way down this way. Maybe even go 1, 2, 3, 4. We always heal last at the store, Swan. Don't you worry. Well, you can panic if you want, but the choice is yours. Repairing last is a very good policy to get into playing FTL. Nothing is worse than being 3 or 6 scraps shy of that upgrade you really needed. We also could have done a mini repair there and then made our way to this store too. We had some options there. Oh, hey, me too, Galvior. I understand. Now, these repairs are the same price as the store, so pretty much a dead jump there. Hail them. Yikes. Okay, it's heavy laser 1 at least. Okay, we know if we disable one of the 2 weapons, we're relatively safe. We want to get a nice, solid hit here. Not going to use a beam drone. I think that's way too much. Let's go ahead and start our hack here, though. Let's go here. There we go. Now we're safe. We can drop a shield now and load our O2 back up. Alright, they're going to cloak here shortly, but they won't cloak for near as long. Six fuel, 5 missiles, and 10 scrap. That's pretty good, and I do need fuel. But we did hail them. They tried to kill us. So there's that. Let's go ahead and take it so we don't have to buy fuel at the next store. What can I buy at the store right now? I guess long-range scanners I can sell the beam drone for. There's nothing I can do at the store. Even if I sold the beam drone, it doesn't get us to threshold to buy anything else. Glaive sure does look nice with hacking, and just the glaive beam itself can win the game, but hey, we don't have the scrap. We're still a little bit staggered from that huge hull damage dive earlier. Razonate, welcome to the Dapper. Thanks so much for that sub, love. And Rex2432, thanks for the 15 consecutive months. You're all beautiful and amazing. I'm going to take a short break right here. Stand up and stretch. I encourage you to do the same. You guys are great. We take regular breaks on this channel, and I encourage you guys to also stand up and stretch. Get yourself some water. Take it easy. Pet a kitty. That kitty really wanted to be pet, you could tell. Be right back. Well, as you can see, my hand was so filthy. Gonna have to go on for at least another half hour. At least. Disgusting. Okay, I'll dock with the refueling platform here. Darn. They just did hull damage and boarded me. That is rude. Okay, stop repairing. We gotta suffocate these guys. Whoa, they split here? Okay, you guys go ahead and split your resource. That's nice. You have level 2 doors that shield you there, I believe. But you know, we didn't. I just wanted some fuel, man. Oh. The doors repaired themselves. What a shame. Oh, that's what happens when you try to steal from my ship. In addition to the endless hallways, I've installed mirrors in every corridor, so it's really confusing for the boarders. Keep running into walls, feel like they're running into each other. It's a regular funhouse in there. Okay, that's some cheap engineers, but you know, I'm broke, man. I've been broke. Oh, do I buy fuel now? I might as well. We know we're gonna need it, right? Maybe 3 for 6? No, let's go 6 for 12. It's so early right now here in Sector 3. Okay, we still got all this Sector 4 to go. A fun house with no oxygen, that's right. Nice. Let's sell 15 missiles for 45 scrap. That's the boost we needed. Alright, Zoltan Control coming up. Here's where I don't regret keeping the beam drone. Okay, I can take one more jump and then the store before hooking through these nebulas. Oh, yeah, we can definitely turn around. We have hacking, so we always have a chance, right? All we gotta do is find one halberd beam. We can do, like, halberd pike, dual laser. It's a 2 volley kill on the flagship, 2 hack kill. We're definitely not out of the game or really that far behind, but only because we have hacking. I think if this would have happened on another ship, maybe so. It's amazing how much hull damage and stuff we've taken with having a defense drone being found early. We just ran into a lot of laser and flak ships instead of missile ships the second we picked up that defense drone. And of course, that is confirmation bias. Sometimes you pick up the defense drone and it's fan-frickin-tastic. Yeah, not so much this run, that's okay. Hey, it's a pulsar! Oh, man. What a ship. So Pulsar is going to take down 2 shields. That's a guarantee. Okay, and they also have 2 shields. So we know we're going to get a clean volley at each other, basically. You know, really only the Burst Laser 2 is in play for the first volley here. What's going to be the best thing for us to hack? We could hack the weapons to stop them from firing. That might be a good idea. The anti-combat drone, which is going to shoot at our hacking, is on the opposite side of the weapons right now. So that's good for us sneaking that shot in. Probably be coming from this way or this way. Let's give this a shot. I think this might stabilize the first volley, and then if our weapons don't go down, we got options. Okay, just barely fired there. That was a perfect timing. Okay, we're gonna let the heavy laser fire here. Then begin our hack. Okay, beam drone stopped as well. They do have the heavy laser online still, which is a bummer. I'm actually going to load up the beam drone because of that, because I want to give it even less time. Oh, they're anti-combat straight. Good for them. I'm not mad. I'm impressed. Oh, just in time. All right, cool. Our strategy paid off. I'm not going to take surrender. Do you know how hard I had to think about that? Not a chance. That went smooth, almost too smooth. I don't know, maybe we drop the Nebulas from this one and just head to this distress and then to the store with a chance to actually get something substantial. Well, here's another question. What's more substantial right now than getting 3 shields? 3 shields and a defense drone should sort us out versus almost everything. We're just going to wait again here. We're going to wait till we're clear of ion damage. I think we could have jumped there, but better safe than sorry. Okay, here's our chance. Yeah, okay. I'm in it to win it. I feel like going through the nebulas really restricts our pathing through the sector too. I'll give you 3 fuel. Reactor upgrade by 1. Okay. we're getting our way through this run 1 reactor upgrade at a time. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. It's going to be Hull Laser 2 here. Because then for 1 more weapon upgrade, we could get 5 lasers. So we're going to have 5 lasers and a pike beam. With hacking, that's definitely doable. But having 5 lasers and being able to hack piloting should give us guaranteed damage versus most ships. Maybe enough to disable some ships we see. The glaive's tempting because we could use glaive pike eventually, which would be really good for the smaller weapon system. But Hull Laser 2 dual laser could get us through some fights not having to use any drone parts, which will really let us utilize our drones later. However, we are quite close to 3 shields. Man, glaive pike would be good though. I mean, I'd have to sell my beam drone to get that online though, and I can't even power the glaive now. It's just too soon in the run. Pick up glaive when we have 3 shields. It's too big of an investment in offense, which we have not invested in yet. How much is our next weapon upgrade? 35. See, that's not very expensive to have 5 lasers. Okay, I'm gonna buy the Hole Smasher laser too. I'm gonna buy the weapon that's in front of me. We're not guaranteeing any weapons. We've had entire runs of FTL without seeing any weapons in any stores. So I'm gonna take what's in front of me because it gives me an offense that's capable of defeating the flagship. Not quickly, but it's good enough. Hanzo Gonzo, welcome to the Dapper. Thanks for that Twitch Prime love, man. Get back to green here. All right, we're looking for 35 scrap. I guess if we sold the beam drone, we have that right now. All right, I'm in it to win it. 5 lasers is enough to drop the beam drone. I do agree that the beam drone has some good uses. In a bit like this. Oh no, we're 3 scrap shy. I thought we had enough. Sorry, I'll hit the next store before we decide what to do. Anywho. Is that a burst laser 3? Oh my goodness. How about selling that beam drone now? Mercy. Well, we were immediately rewarded for buying the pike beam. We're immediately punished for doing this. Okay. Okay, everything's fine here. Oh, the battery went down, right. I'm gonna go this way. That's the sound I wanted to hear. Double thud. Oh, their Zoltans pulled the power out of shields. Oh, classic. Scurvy dog. Thanks for the 6 consecutive months, man. Congratulations on being humanitis free. Hey, never better. K292. Hope you're having a great night too. Oh, distress is pretty promising here before the store. I like it. Okay, now we're gonna buy... Do we buy our weapons now? I don't know. I feel like we just dodged a major bullet there. We already bought a weapon, so yes we do. Okay, now we have 5 lasers. That's good. Your jump interrupts the Zoltan security ship as it follows a Manus pirate into an asteroid field. They message you, your presence here will continue to be tolerated, but please do not interfere. Let's interfere and save the Manus ship. Okay, we're actually gonna hack weapons here. Let them fire that, and then we're gonna start our hack here. Okay, for the moment we can do this. A little O2 flowing, just a little bit though. Okay, good, good, good. Oh man. I'm liking this run. I was thinking we were gonna have a nice easy cruiser this run. Nope. Nope. Oh, hello, Double Breach here. Let's hold off for a minute. Maybe there's a crew kill to be had. Let's let them in the room. Oh yeah, I think we might have this. Oh, please try this out. Yes! Yes! The Manus are so grateful that they only take 3/4 of the loot, leaving the rest for you. How civilized. Well, they left us something. Oh, dude. I want to buy that. We've already bought too many weapons here. We can't afford to buy another weapon. I need to get 3 shields online is what I need to do. We're at Sector 4 going to Sector 5. We're going to buy a couple things. And then we're going to work towards getting our 3rd shield online. I agree it looks good, but it's not correct right now. Okay. It's not too bad. See other hack lands here. Okay, engine hack. I mean, that's not great. We don't have to use any parts here though with our 5 lasers. We should be able to do something. Oh, please. Don't do me like that. Or we could whiff a bunch. It's gonna be a really tight timing. I can't see how close that was, but I know it was really close. want to do this? Probably something like that. Okay, safe. Okay, they're really trying to break in there. Can't blame them. Nice. Okay, they can damage us now. It's one more good volley here. We're going to fire the whole laser into the empty room, because if 1 out of 3 of the whole laser is hit, that's it. Quality engineering. Thanks for the 10 consecutive months. Thanks for lurking. Azorian, thanks for the 40 consecutive months. So sorry for not seeing you sooner there. Thanks for the big 4-0. What an amazing journey. The game is being very aggressive. Why are you doing this? What did I do? I think we have to pike beam here. Yeah. It's going to take 2 passes to kill this ship, and this might hurt quite a bit. I hope not. Capper at 321. Thanks for the 35 consecutive months, man. One more indeed. Look at those jukes. Just had to have faith in the crew, that's all. That's exactly what we needed right there. Look at the confusion. Mass panic. Okay, they still have cloaking here, but we're 1 volley away from getting a kill. Hopefully. Okay, I'm actually going to wait for my hacking here, because the dual laser is the ticket to getting the kill. Hack here, take another 5 damage hit. A little cherry on top. Another asteroid field. Flat cannon again. Flat cannon, heavy laser. Whoa! Okay then. Well, this one's definitely going to be the five lasers here. What a relentless sector. Okay, we're gonna wait here. Okay, doors and miss. That's good. Okay, we get to fire again here. Okay, those getting toggled back and forth is decent. Tech Gamer Nate, pause early, pause often. Always think through your decisions. And something that I think is pretty important is every time you lose a run of FTL, take a few minutes to reflect on the run and think about what worked and what didn't, so you can try new and better things in the next run. Okay. We'll hack here in a second after this volley. Yikes. I think I should have hacked shields a little bit earlier there, but all in all, pretty good, considering they had that double heavy laser. Okay, we're up to 130 here. If only I could upgrade my ship. Well, looks like we're getting our third shield before Sector 5, so that's nice. Investigate, communicate peacefully. Big B, what's happening, dude? Time for a name change, Big B. Ephemeral. Hey, buddy. Step on out of there. I guess you're hanging out on sensors then. Alright, Engi controlled time it is. Alright, we got 5 lasers with hacking here. Potential defense drone. We got a few more options. Oh, let's use a defense drone here. That is a flak too, so that's nice. Your drone succeeds in keeping their ship from breaking apart while they fix it. However, you take some damage while attempting to leave the asteroid field. They offer you some military-grade supplies as thanks for saving them. You're welcome. Yeah, isn't that the truth, Sue? I mean, we got the gun there, though, so it was definitely worth it. Alright, we still need to find a store to really stabilize the run, but, you know, we're here. What weapons that I do want? The Flak 2 is definitely valid here, no doubt about it. In fact, if we can just bring this online with the piping, it's pretty decent. It's very slow firing, but for the flagship, it brings enough projectiles to the plate that we can probably get a kill in 2 passes. Right now, it's a little bit slow, though. 15 seconds is a lot faster than 21 seconds. We'll know where Flak 2 fits in the next store, probably. Hey, enjoy that lurkin', Mr. John. Take her easy. Okay, I'm gonna reject your offer here. Oh. I like when people board with Engis. Okay, I'm gonna run him over here. I'm gonna let him have that for a minute. And we'll see if we need to use the drone part here or not. Please work. Ooh, he got online quick. He got online real fast. I mean, their weapon system sucks. There's no need for me to actually hack here, I don't think. We'll just keep getting some practice. Okay, they're back. The crazy thing is that guy didn't even realize what was happening. He was like a full 3 seconds behind. And that poor Engi got pummeled because of this guy's incompetence. What's going on there, you think? They're not going to reboard now, so... Fire in the medbay, nice. Okay, that pulled him out. That's not too bad. I don't think there's a crew kill to get here, but anything's possible. No surrender. Pretty decent scrap offer there, but no. 36. Okay. I don't know, I got a feeling about going up here that it's good. We'll see. Let's attack the ship. Cool, it's a mana ship that's not going to board us, and we don't need a bunch of extra resource to kill. I'll probably have to use a defense drone here to avoid damage. That's perfectly fine. I say, at least on this ship, you're mostly safe. Not safe enough. Nice, nice try, Zarinda. Chucky D's 22. Thanks for the 5 consecutive months. Appreciate you. Darn drone's defective, I say. These Jukaroonies. Yeah, just the missile to the noggin. Walk it off. We'll clone you after the fight. That was a pretty solid hit. Nice pummel. Man, are we gonna have to pull this run out of the gutter twice? I think so. Probably the power that's gonna keep us alive. Oh, but then we're gonna hit a store. Okay, I'll invest in the long term. I gotta find any way I can to squeak out savings. Assess the damage. Alright, there's the store. Do I hit the store now or not? I got defense drone and 3 shields. There shouldn't be that many ships that can do 7 damage. Let's go to the store, shall we? There's a lot of ships that can do 7 damage. Yeah, what are we going to do with the flag 2 here? It's 50 more for 1 more in weapons. Then we could do flak pike. With the dual laser option going. Flak dual laser pike I think is the best in-game we're going to get. Flak pike is unfortunately kind of weak to getting our weapons damage, but just the flak firing alone does do very nice damage. It's slow, but also very effective. We got the defense to back it up. Okay, let's sell the hull laser here. This is probably going to be our final offense at the end of the day. Can still go like this too. Flak 2 dual laser isn't shabby. I guess we don't have to invest in weapons right now. It just... Okay, we got 125 to get the pike beam loaded into this. I think we can avoid upgrading weapons for just a second to actually get a repair here and, you know, figure out the rest. Let's treat ourselves to some not red hull here. We can go back up to 20 like a responsible captain. You know, it's only like 2 jumps away to actually get that pike beam loaded in here. That doesn't seem too bad. What's a situation where we need flak 2 pike beam over flak 2 dual laser in this sector? Let's think if there is one. Is there a reason I should upgrade halfway on weapons right now and then save for 75, or should I hold for that second store that's probably going to show up next jump? Three rebel ship that runs away. Okay, bears me. Okay. You got me there. Level 3 hacking, I think, is also a consideration here, but later. Actually, maybe not, since we're going to be hacking piloting most times, or engines. So, thanks for the 8 consecutive months. Hope you're having a great one. That's right, Psycho Indian. I think you hit the nail on the head there. I want to buy weapons, but I think I know I should save my scrap. I mean, cloaking would be what we really want. Let's be reasonable here. Let's explore a little more galaxy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Let's aid that civilian ship. Okay, we're definitely using a defense drone here. I mean, double mana sporting is definitely problematic here. Let's just start the vent train though. I'm gonna cut the O2 here. Okay, they're breaking in there. Good for them. Okay, we're gonna tuck one guy in here. Let's open the third vent here and the fourth vent here. Be quicker venting since all these doors are open. Slide him down here. Okay, we still want to fire at weapons here. Disabling one of those 2 missile launchers removes the possibility of them firing both at the same time. Okay, darn, we're reaching a weird spot here. Okay, if we do it like this, and then close off this door, that should keep pulling out from there. Okay, they pulled back. Nice. That's pretty good. Alright, probably one more volley for the kill here. Yeah, it's a very empty Manus aggressor indeed. Alright, let's run the Manus over here and the human. Let's do ourselves the favor of just finishing this fight off quick. Marduk 83, thank you for the 45 consecutive months. So many hard-hitting subs tonight. Just thank you all for that love and support. So blessed to be supported by so many people for so long. And TD Kong, thanks for the great year, man. Proud to have you as part of the community too, dude. Thanks for being here. Double reward from the civvies, baby. Look who has more than 125 scrap. I do. Let's just do this, okay? You know, this gives us the volley that we want. We finally have an offense that's not insipid. We get a good solid volley with a little bit of pinpoint damage. JP Money 2001 ounce says a welcome back, dude. Appreciate you. Not convinced I can get 4 more jumps here. Can I go 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, there's a jump right there, too. The next thing we save for, I think, is 5 engines and level 2 battery, and then cloaking. And then we're cruising. But man, we got some recovery to do. This has been a very, very rough run in terms of ships. In Sector 2, we almost lost it. Took, I think, 13 or 14 hull damage on a dive. That was the one dive that didn't pay off. Got back down to red hull again, and well, here we are. I don't know, how can this not be 4 jumps? This could be a store though, so we're gonna get rid of the distress and take the slightly safer route. We at least get 1 more jump in to judge. Alright, cool. Well, that's as good, if not better, than a fight there. Okay, let's take this jump. Oh, is that 3? I guess we can go 1, 2, no. Has to be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, exit. Well, that's way more than 2 jumps, but is that 3 full? Looks like 3 pretty easy to me. If it's not, we gotta dive again. We don't have the best diving build by any means. We're just not ready to see a store right now. You think it's 3 easy pie is good for you? I don't know, man. Alright, well, let's go here, and in worst case scenario, we miss a store. You know, if we miss the store, whatever. Let's investigate the battlefield. Okay. Selekis, good evening. What's up, Loud Terry? All right, thanks for your guesses there, chat. I think we're gonna get 3 here as well. What's the ticket here? I think maybe weapons hack slows their weapons down, or we could just try to absorb 1 volley. Maybe that won't be the word. Let's try to not use a part here. One volley, surely we can get this down. So if we can absorb their first. Oh, man. Be very quiet. There's a kitty in a bed that it's normally not in. What's happening? Wow, that's a comfy kitty right there. Ooh, they fired at the same time. Okay, 40% dodge. Time to work your magic. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to get hit here or not, and I could get hit on weapons. So I'm going to move the flak up here, and if we get hit on weapons now, I won't remove the weapons that have not fired yet while we're waiting for these flaks to get in. Okay, there we go. Their big threat's down, so we're safe now. We took 2 hull damage for that. Not ideal. In hindsight, it would have been better to use the hacking part, I think, for 2 hull damage. Oh, We will not accept surrender. Rebel scum. Oh yeah, we're gonna be fine. Well, there's the cloaking we want, but we don't deserve it yet. We can't afford it. What we can't afford here is a small repair again. You know, I think, can we do it? No, we're not quite there. It's 90 to get to the 5-engine thing. Or we can just save this scrap for the next store. Okay, we do want one more power. Just one more. Gives us a lot more options that way. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to use a defense drone here. Okay, and this time we are going to hack their weapons. Okay, it's not the worst place they could have boarded. I guess we'll cut the O2 here. Let's go like this. Okay, only that remains. Cool. You know, I should have put the backup power into hacking instead. We could have got the power back that way, but I didn't. Alright, here it comes. Oh, you guys trying to get away? I don't think so. Separate these guys. Alright, small fire started, no big deal. No, that's not good enough. Cool, we managed to do that boarding event without losing any of our crew HP as well. Let's open the door here, shut this one, of course. Get it stable, back to positions. We have a minute to repair here. Oh, no, we don't. Want to get our FTL charged. We can wait to repair here, though. Got all the way till the next solar flare goes. Exactly 3 jumps. Nice. Blatsnarf, thanks for keeping it down for the past 7 months. Appreciate you. All corrupting, huh? You're probably thinking of Convoy. Investigate. Try to communicate peacefully. Yeah, okay, we got the Engi this time and the scrap. None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one of them creatures canters forward and forcefully nudges you away from the ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old Engi ship's crash site. Inside, you're able to find and reactivate an Engi. Nice. Alright, we got a quantum beep. Ooh. Well, Zoltan Homeworlds is a chance at the Zoltan Shield, so I'm going to take that. That would definitely give us enough time to get our first volley off versus almost all ships. Do want. Okay, we're almost saved enough to buy cloaking here, so let's keep hunting for stores and saving for cloaking. 160 in the balance model. Oh, hey, Zoltan Homeworld Quest. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards the beacon here. They hail. It's the Zoltan Peace Envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. I'll hear you guys out, sure. They continue. We take your silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but it's either beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. They finish. Please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard. Once you have, contact our brethren. They transmit coordinates to their so-called brethren. Okay. Hey! That's pretty cool. We're gonna take this jump first to check for store, I guess. Yeah, we have to loop around this way. It just makes more sense. I want to check that event right now, but we got to do this first. Okay, it's not trying to run away. That's nice. Defense drone definitely required here. Hacking, probably not. We're going to have to wait for a full cloak phase here before we can fire the flak and the dual laser and everything else. It's going to be a long fight. It's going to get rocking, too. That's tough. Maybe I should use a drone part here. Yes. We're going to hack shields here to make sure we hit something on weapons. If we don't disable one portion of this trio, it's going to be firing 2 lasers every 7 seconds here pretty quick, and that is painful for us. So we'll get a nice little chop in on the weapons here. I don't mind if they cloak, I just want to put in a little hurt. We got at least level 2 there. Now the 3 lasers doesn't matter because the ion's not there. Serenus 1. Thanks for the 50 bits, dude. Appreciate your generosity. Thank you all for that love and support. Truly appreciate it. Okay, no store there, so we're just gonna hit up this quest here. What's happening? You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan. The only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. We found you. You're not getting away this time. Let's hail him here, though. They open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. But perhaps there could be a reconciliation of ideals without war. Our ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. You think this could end any way but war? True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Suddenly, all indications the rebel ship fade away and a Zoltan fleet appears around it. They bought it, guys! Open the cargo bay! The captain of the ship you met previously materialized on your bridge. Although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it is clear you took our previous meeting to heart. If your ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what we can to aid in their fight. I will personally assist. Very good, Envoy. Well, you can go ahead and take over the engines. We'll hang out here. Envoy's great. He's a free power bar and he's fully trained in every single system. Good for him. Okay. This isn't too bad. It's 5 lasers, though. That's not great. That was a chance to get Zoltan shields, yes. We either get Envoy or Zoltan shields there. So we got the fully trained crew instead of the Zoltan shields. Honestly, kind of a bummer, but you know, life goes on. I'm going to fire right in here. I think that will strip everything. There it is. Okay, well, they're down to 4 lasers now, so with 40% dodge, that feels a little more reasonable. You know, I'm going to leave him up here in this room. Amphid SF, thanks for the 27 consecutive months, man. Hope you're doing well. Glad you could make it tonight. $234, so we definitely could afford to spend right now. Not quite. I am, Amphid. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, long-range scanners is always good here. Nothing to sell. Actually, a lot of laser beams they can throw out. Okay, they got low level there at least. These weapons are brutal. What is this run right now? Well, it's only level 1 cloaking, so if we got a little bit of damage in, it wouldn't be too bad, right? Just need 1. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and hack shields here. Ooh, they're gonna fire all 4 lasers. Good for them. This is not necessarily a great ship for Flak to fire at, but nice double fire. That's the stuff. Now we're cooking with mayonnaise. That's a pretty good deal. I mean, I don't need 7 missiles, and I guess 19 scrap's not great either. Let's just not accept surrender. They're one hack and a pike beam away from death. Extra crunchy. Yes, 50 is much better than 19 for scrap, and oh, look what we have here. You shouldn't have. Come on, cloaking, one time. All right, no cloaking here. None of the weapons really make sense at all. We have our complete system here. We could change Burst Laser 1 for Pike Beam, but probably not. Backup DNA Bank's pretty clutch. I think for the same price, we just upgrade to Clone Bay 2 and probably feel pretty good. We know we're not going to see a store for the rest of the sector. I don't know if we're diving here or not, but I think we can buy a little bit of something. Let's go ahead and get that... 5th engine in the power. We're floating 1 extra power here, kind of, but now we can boost up here. So now when we get cloaking, eventually it'll be we'll be able to get to 100% dodge with cloak. The last system we want is definitely cloaking, but we're not guaranteed it. We only have 1 sector left to go, so maybe only 1 store, hopefully 2. Participate in their study. Intruders on board. Yikes. Okay, well, I'm gonna hack weapons here just to slow them down. Oh, are they boarding over with more? Oh, I see. Let's let him through real quick. Or not. I see what you did there. Okay, we got a good split on the rocks and the manas here. We let them get through 1 more and actually separate it even further. Okay, there we go. Okay, if I get a great volley in here without hitting the teleporter, I think we can get... Let's just go like this in here. Should be able to get him to teleport back. Somebody. Okay, teleported back those 2. Good. Look at that. That worked out great. You know what we haven't had happen this run that makes it hard on the ship is they board near the piloting or doors. They keep boarding in really advantageous spots for us. Hey, it's a boarding drone. Boarding drones aren't terrible. No. Do we take one more jump? We can't. We can't even get back to the exit from there. It's a death trap. Absolutely, Jericho Mason, for sure. Oh, man. Rebel Stronghold here? I don't know. Odds of getting cloaking if we go Rebel Stronghold are real slim. I don't think so. Yeah, we already have defense thrown. We can just bump into 4 shields here in power. We can make it work. Still find a store here as well. So I believe an empty white beacon will have the flagship event. Look at this. Little dive-a-rooney gonna happen here. Alright guys, before we hop into Sector 7, Rebel Stronghold here, going to take a short break, stand up and stretch. Encourage you guys to do the same. We're about 2.5 hours into the broadcast here. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a great run so far. Looking forward to hopefully finishing out strong. It's been a true roller coaster. Been down to Red Hole several times this run. Spent, got to be close to 100 scrap on repairs now, so we'll see what happens. Be right back. Look at this little gem in there. Probably shouldn't touch her tum-tums, huh? Just a little bit. You gotta get a little bit of that tum-tums there. Wow. That cat is very gelatinous right now. Just sitting there. I know. I'm sorry, James. It's just your tum-tums is there. So cute. You're really hamming it up tonight for the camera. All right, I'll be right back. She is trying to lure me into a trap. The tum-tum trap. Watch this. Told ya. That was a trap laid and waiting for a dad hand. Okay, Jim. Cats. Oh, look at my tum-tums. It's all cute. You should pet it. Gonna get you. Okay, I'm going to buy one more power bar here. It still leaves enough for cloaking, and it gives us enough to load up the defense drone, and boost into 5 engines of the battery. So we're kind of rounded out a little bit. If we get cloaking, we're somewhat ready for the flagship fight. We'd like a lot of extra peripheral stuff, but, you know, we're there. A rebel ship has been patrolling this region. As soon as you arrive, it begins its assault. Well, we're going to go for hacking engines here. Okay, they just send something out too. Let's just not spare any freaking resource here. My goodness. OPT lawyer, thanks for the 35 consecutive months, man. Can't imagine doing anything else. What should we actually do here? Probably weapons, and then... no, let's go drones here. We get the shield overcharger down. That simplifies things a lot. Or not. I got a ton of drone power. Good for you. We're one hack away from victory. Oh my god, it's Rose. Thanks for the 17 consecutive months. Appreciate you. Ooh, 5 fuel's tempting. No, this is Sector 7. You give me scrap. $48 scrap a doodle. Combat drone Mark II. Okay, well, I mean, that's probably something we sell, but what a tool of destruction. Okay, there's that store. Cloaking? No cloaking. Well, we do have hull beam, though. Hold on here. If we upgrade the weapons and bring the hull beam in with hacking, that's a lot of damage. Oh, dual beams add so much more damage for the flagship fight. Really only for the flagship fight, but if we hack shields level 3 and we get the full flat cannon off with the hull laser and pike beam, hull laser can do 8 damage, pike beam can do 5 or 6 damage. Let's just say 5. 13, so we could have an upwards of 20 damage volley. with the hull beam loaded in. If we got hull beam and combat 2, that'd be nice. Let's take a look at our jump real quick. Do we have another store in our sights? We don't. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, ideally you want to end the sector right here or right here and then dive into the exit, which will not have an ASB since we're in a nebula. I want to give myself the best chance to see the second store if there is one. I guess there's not going to be since it's a Rebel stronghold. Maybe we should just assume here we're not going to get cloaking and figure out what our final build's going to be. Okay, we know we're going to sell the boarding drone. That guy, Engi, thanks for the great 6 months, man. I am having a great night. Hope you are as well. Man, I think that combat 2 might be the missing piece if we take the hull beam here. I don't want to sneeze. Okay. Okay, if we're gonna run double beam, then we need to run the combat 2 as well. Because if we take 2 beams versus phase 3, our weapon system would overall be too slow to strip the shield effectively. We need the combat drone to bridge the gap between the first volley and the second volley, meaning that the super shield on phase 3 of the flagship is stripped before the second volley fires. In order to make that happen, we either need to have the beam drone going or the combat 2. The combat 2 could have a lot more usefulness for other things, but the beam would be a lot cheaper. Yeah, we can't afford this right now. I know this costs us 10 scrap, but it doesn't cost us the double drone upgrade, only 1. We're going to buy a value point in that and maybe get to 4 eventually. I think 4 shields is more than a want here. It's kind of a need. Since we're not using the combat 2, I don't think it's worth to buy the hull beam here. And my thinking behind that is we're definitely going to get the flagship killed in 2 volleys. Oh man, with the Flak 2, maybe not though. Flak 2 is really terrible on phase 1. I guess if we hack shields, we can get enough damage in on the cloaking. But I was thinking about the flagship fight here. Flak 2 is a really complicated weapon. Automated reloader would solve some of our problems. I don't know, this hull beam's looking a lot more tempting. Wowee, sorry about that. Had to blow my nose real quick. I found it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This was really eluding me. I knew there had to be a better option here, and what we're gonna do is take our ship, go to the store. We're actually gonna sell off the Flak 2 here, and then we're gonna buy the hull beam. The hull beam's rather fast. Now Now, this gives us a value point on weapons already, so we don't have to go any more in weapons. We're got a two volley flagship kill with our beam weapons. We don't have to spend any more. So what we can do with that is by level 3 hacking and a power bar. So we're going to hack shields, strip the shields, and then do just a massive beam volley. And then line it up for the second one. So now, the rest of the scrap that we have needs to go into defense. I was just sitting there thinking there's no way I can get the offense, safe and the defense safe with the amount of run that we have left. We can definitely build a decent defense now with our defense drone, get 4 shields, and maybe some more stable engines. But this weapon system right here is great versus the flagship. Do I want to buy drone parts now? I don't know. We can get repair stations in Sector 8. We probably will. But since we're going to have to use 1 drone part for every fight, let's just buy the 3 that are here for safety. Survive and improve. Okay, gonna be tricky to get it through on their shields here. We'll give it a shot though, right? We got this. I don't want to use a defense drone too. It's not. Okay, there's no getting past that one. No, it killed the part too. Yikes. That's not a good place for it to land. I think we're going to take at least 1 hull damage here from the boarding drone. We just have to let that go, though. Kaivina, thanks for the 41 consecutive months. Might be running away from the ship. Maybe we should just open the doors here, close that real quick, and send the Manus in. We do have Clone Bay after all, so we can help out that way. Turning the O2 on would also be very helpful. Nice jukes. I don't know, maybe we can sneak it in now. I really do need the scrap. Okay, this is good. Okay, so you see they are both on this side of the ship, and it's coming in from the top. So we did manage the juke there. Oh boy. Okay, enemy FTL delayed indeed. That is a fine deal, but I really need more scraps than that. You know that. Dun, dun. Wow, the defense drone missed my laser. What a player. Alright, 50 scraps, definitely better there. What a tense situation that was. The only one person clone bay is pretty rough. Oh my goodness, this kitty though. That floofy belly is such a trap. You touch it, you get clawed. You don't touch it, you don't get to touch a kitty's tum-tum. Life's hard. Oh, heck yeah, that's great, man. 4 drone parts for 5 missiles. I can't really think of a much better deal for us than that one. Heck yeah. Okay, we're not really utilizing our battery power very well here. I think 4 shields is probably next. 4 shields has to be next. Hey, that timed out pretty good. That's a great idea, Top Empire. You can just present the kitty tum-tum to the flagship, and then all the humans will lose their hands to the vicious beast. Okay, this looks like, oh, Combat 1, Combat 2, I see what you did there. Oh, there's only one real play for me here, and that's to hack shields like we just did. We can get the missile launcher down before we need to use a defense drone, I think. Level 3 hack is definitely required here. No, let's fire into drones here. 2 damage to the weapon side here will, yeah, that'll be enough. Oh, it fired, didn't it? Whoo, dog. Nice job, defense drone. Way to be on point. Wow, asteroid field pulsar. That doesn't seem so good. I think I can take this empty jump before taking this one. That's what I'm gonna do. I guess this could be the event, right? Oh, it is. Okay. You arrive at the beacon to find yourself in a huge rebel shipyard, scaffolding and construction drones filling the area. The entire system looks devoted to ship construction. The nearby planets and moons ruthlessly mine to harvest resources for a ship of immense size. Do we get the reward right after this? I think we do. I don't think we have to follow up. I think there is a follow-up quest. We get a good reward for beating this one. In fact, we get delayed fleet pursuit for 2 rounds. Have a look around. Oh, my defense drone's still down. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 HP. We can get 5. Five plus 7. 12, 13, 14. So we're not getting it in one volley unless we load up the beam drone and go very aggressive. I think that might actually work, and let's give that a go. I'm gonna hack shields here. Lord knows I got the power for it. Okay, we're gonna stop this beam drone before it's at its apex here. We're gonna run out of weapons here and hope the timing's not borked, but got a value point in there. I don't want to lose crew here. Because fire at the missile launcher here. Okay, we started a fire in there. That's nice. I'm actually going to keep the beam rolling here instead of switching out while we're in the hacking period, because I think we can get the one-shot kill. It can happen. Okay, not quite, but you know, close. We can get it on a regular volley now, too. I could fire at this just to disable it. Ooh, they both missed. Well played. While the second flagship was not yet finished, it doesn't make the battle any less of a victory, and you've crippled the rebel fleet's strength considerably. While you don't overstay your welcome, you quickly salvage choice bits of metal missiles and even an unusual object or two from the wreckage and prepare to jump. Nice. That's right, it's all like the quest all in one go. So for 2 delay, we should be able to go 1, 2, and then down here. Okay, 300, let's go ahead and get that for sure. Okay, this brings us up enough to have the drone on and the battery back up into 5 engines. Jonas has to know, I think it said, welcome back to the Dapper. Much love. Let's figure out our pathing, then we'll figure out what we're going to, upgrade. I think going... I don't want to go to a Pulsar. Pulsar could really mess us up. Sector 7 Pulsar is not something to play with. I think we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, probably 4, 4, 5 or something like that. Let's take this asteroid field for sure. Asteroid field, we can hack their shields and end it quickly. Let's buy level 202. Let's buy level 2 piloting, and let's also buy level 2 clone bay here. Let's safety up. I think it's 5 Zaphod is the earliest you can get the Rebel stronghold. Great question. 2 gun salute. Thanks for the 5 consecutive months, man. So much love tonight. Okay, it's a little off on the timing there. That's fine. We mostly disabled their ship, enough that our next volley's clean. I did, Big Imp. I like to count anyways, just to be sure. Makes me feel better. I don't think you can get Rebel Stronghold on Sector 4, but I could be wrong. Orangutan, thanks for the 11 consecutive months. Appreciate you. Ooh, okay. Well, I'll take a dive here, sure. Some extra engines here certainly won't hurt anything. Alright, they have shield overcharger and defense too. Let's close, open the doors, shut this, send everybody back to their positions. Okay, at least there's no anti-combat this time. Just turned red there. Perfect timing, can't even see the projectile. Do it. Gotta wait a second here, make sure we're solid. Okay, we're good now. Let's follow the same pathing here. It's a good place for beams to go. We'll have to wait for our hack here, but we got that kind of time, right? You're done, son. Alright, so far so good. Looks like we're getting 3 scrap bearing jumps for diving, so this is definitely going to pay off in some way. Man, we better hope we're getting at least one repair station in Sector 8. Hopefully 2. It's a lot of ions. I'm gonna boost into engines here to start. There we go. No, I'm good on that. Okay, this ion's down. I was like, how is their whole system online? It's not. The red shirt, thanks for the 43 consecutive months. Legendary, man. Appreciate you. Okay. Plasma storm there, so we can't really upgrade there before the dive. I don't know. Let's buy one more engine and a power bar here. I guess this is 6 engines. Got a good shot at getting out on the ASB before it fires, and if not, a decent chance to dodge. Improved piloting. Okay, we failed the roll there, but didn't lose anything. Cool. Okay, honestly, not even a tough ship. We'd only get 1 fuel for defeating this ship, so rather than fight it, we're actually just going to run away. So we'll yield this a slightly lower score, but it will save us a drone part. One of the main downsides to this particular build is we have to use a drone part pretty much every fight. Hey, leave him alone a little bit. Well, he made it. I'll give him that. Magmar made it with 6 HP. What a gent. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Okay, we're definitely going to go for the double repair. If we get double repair, then our drone part woes are over. $130 scrap, huh? See where we actually stand. So if we have 1 drone active, we're currently at 6 engines with the battery. Not bad. What's a reasonable upgrade we're looking for here with 130 scrap? We don't have counter mind control, so doors are probably going to be wanted at some point. We can delay that even further. Sector 8 store is possible on the next jump. Let's just hold on to this 130 here and see if it turns into something else. Epic says if you're new to FTL, definitely at least get your first win on easy, and then move to normal, and then move to hard. I would say it's definitely a mistake as a new player not to play on easy. The only thing easy does gives you more scrap to work with. So you can try out more things and see what works and what doesn't. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't work. Just pretty nasty, man. I got faith we're going to dodge here with 48%, but hot dang. Need to get one of those 2 ions down so the ship's not so scary. They get, a 4 or 5 ions in a row. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. There we go. Much better. We could take one more jump here. Let's look at upgrades and see if there's anything we really want to get. More power is never bad. We have to keep in mind we have the 4 from the backup battery here. The beam drone's just not going to be useful until phase 3. I mean, I guess we could load... Let's go one more into drone just so we can have that online with the defense drone in phase 3. Also protects our drone resource. Okay, we'll grab doors now, though we do have full crew complement. There it is. There it is. 7 engines, 4 shields. Okay. We got 15 drones here. Why not take that jump? Is there anything we need, I guess is the one reason we take that jump. Not really. Alright, we're gonna take this. Hopefully another power bar from this fight. Double chain Vulcan. Bravo, enemy ship. Bravo. Well, they finally did it. They boarded in the doors. Actually, let's send over this guy. He doesn't have any training. Whoops, a little bit late on that, which isn't great considering the situation. It doesn't even take down both the Vulcans here. Oh, there we go. We started fires. Whoopsie daisy, rebel scum. They thought they were living the dream. No longer. Okay, 29 there. It's not even a power bar, but it's a power bar after the flagship fight. Okay. All right, well, this is it. Let's wait for our hacking to be there. Let's clone our crew as well. Neither of these crew have training on them, so we might as well replenish their HP by sending them to the medical suffocation chamber. Have a nice deep breath of space, men. It'll make you healthy. All right, we'll load up our defense drone right away here. Their hacking's coming for us. With our small ship size, it's definitely possible for us to shoot down all their hacking parts. Can happen. Okay, we immediately hack shields here. Nice. We're definitely there now. Okay, now we're gonna load up here. Okay, didn't hit weapons, nice. Okay, they hacked clone, but it's not even a dangerous hack. What's our right choice here? We know we're going to have to do the second volley anyways. Why don't we try to remove the missiles here on the first volley? Knowing the fact we're going to have a second volley. We can't get the kill in one go here. Let's fire the lasers here. We'll go whole beam through the empty rooms. Well... There we go. Missile launcher's down, at least for the moment. So they probably won't get to fire their missile launcher again. Our plan all along was to get the flagship killed in two volleys, and we're right on pace for that. Also removed their only real threat. They got it back online, though. Okay, that went pretty good. Let's just go ahead and buy that power bar we were wanting. Alright, very important that we wait for them to jump to us on phase 2. Most important. You chase down the flagship and discover it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate that it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Okay, we need to get our hack through right away here. Okay, their defense drone just fired. We're gonna depower here. Repower. Can't quite start the hack yet, almost. Now we can start. Okay, we have the exact same goal as last time. Okay, we wanna... There was 2 guys repairing in there, but it does slow them down a little bit. A smidgen. Okay, we want to power the shields with real power here, and use the engines with the extra power. We also boosted up just in time for the drone phase. This is the scary part of the run for me, because we have to survive this drone phase, which is always scary. Okay, that landed there. Let's go to level 202 and open our doors, except for this one, to keep this stabilized for the moment. It's good. Okay, shields are down. Got him. Alright, that went pretty okay. Breach Bomb Mark II, my goodness. What a destructive weapon that is. We actually got to use that a bunch in the run last night. Alabaster Jefferson, Halberd Beam does the same damage but for more power, and Glaive Beam can do more damage than the Hull Beam, but Hull Beam's a fantastic weapon for the flagship fight. Consistent 8 damage volleys. Phase 3 might only be like 7, but you know, it's good enough. Okay, we're gonna go level. No, I can't go that quite yet. I thought it was gonna be 40. I wanted that next level in the clone bay. We'll just buy the power now, so now we can have the beam and the defense powered. Okay, we're not going to be using hacking at the start of Phase 3, that's for sure. Here we go. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. Looks like it's transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. Okay, we can't counter mind control here, but we do have a considerable amount of engines. Also, anybody that is coming into this just going to be trying to get to the engines now, which is definitely to our benefit. Oh, this beam drone is like the most important part of making this build work. Okay, it's not time to battery yet. Okay, we're definitely going to fire here to try to get super shield disabled. Okay, that's not good. Doors going down is actually really bad. Okay, you come over here too. You go help out over here. Dude, they're super shielding it up here. Okay, doors are getting repaired now. Awesome. Well, I can't pull him off there yet. All right, you come over here real quick. Mind control is about to wear off. Okay, open here. Okay. Hang out here just for a sec. Okay, mind control's done. We're going to step in there now. Okay, you're trying to leave for whatever reason. I don't know what they're doing. He's trying to get to the engines, maybe? Okay, doors are back on fire. Gotcha. Okay, we won't have to worry about mind control here in a minute. We can always jump back to the base to reset this too, but I think we got this right now. I don't think we need to do that. 2 volley kill is what we're looking at again. I don't know. Do we want to back up here? We could. I have to imagine this is the end of the crew. You know what, Lutz? This is getting really sketchy, and they're boarding shields. I don't have a really good way to stop them either. Leave him alone. This is the whole reason that we, you know, complete the strat the way we do. Let's back up here. We can leave them in the shield room here for a second. We got time. Let's actually close these doors real quick. They got a lot of damage they have to do to get through those. We'll let the O2 stabilize in these rooms. Nice, split them up. Yeah, Rizzy, that's exactly what we do. You kidnap most of the crew that way. Exactly. So now when we go back to the flagship fight, they're not going to be boarding with the 6 or 7 crew that they just boarded with. Envoy wasn't technically on a system. Let's go ahead and clone them to get them back to full health. They can still man a system with pretty great efficiency. I'd rather have the HP pool for mind control or whatever else. Everyone else will be close enough. Oh my goodness. Sorry for missing it in the madness there. XD, thank you so much for the 3 consecutive years, dude. That's 36 months. If you'd like to be added to the Subscriber Hall of Fame below the broadcast, it'd be my honor to add you. Thank you, man. Oh my goodness, look at this kitty. And Dr. Peppershot, welcome to the Dapper as well. You guys overwhelm me on a nightly basis. Hope you're having a great night, XD. Have you ever seen a kitty so relaxed? Awesome, XD. I'm going to add you right now, man. Thank you again for the 3 years. Absolutely amazing. All right, man. You're in there, enshrined forever. Beautiful. I just can't get over this kitty right now. It's just too darn cute. Is fire beam an option here? I guess we could disable the ship that way, yes, antimatter, but it's not as effective as the dual laser. It's stripping shields, I don't think. Alright, this is it. This is really the last stand. Okay, we got the same mind control target this time. They are going to board with 1 person, but same mind control target's definitely good for us. Yes, the good old 1 crew boarding. Okay, I'm actually going to run over here and slam this guy while he's over there. He's almost down. Let's just leave the room real quick. Firebeam was more of an option in Sector 7, where we could use it to potentially light a ship on fire if they couldn't damage us. But we never loaded that online, because I thought the odds of that happening were pretty slim, because they are. Okay, shields are back. Good. Okay, weapons on fire. Wowza, these Engis are earning their paycheck today. My God, get over there, man. Quad Engi, did you see that repair? Unbelievable. Okay, let's get back to stations here, man. Woo! Well, that's it for sure. Drogan, 1088. Thanks for the 3 consecutive months. Appreciate you. GG, what a run. That was a bumpy one. Bogart 6. Thanks for the 10 months, dude. Unbelievable. GG. GG. How many scores do you think we got there? I'm going to say 53-22. That's my guess. Vixarium, thanks for the 5 bits. Appreciate your generosity. SOT, thanks for the great 6 months. You guys are wild. $51.43. Okay, I overshot it too. Well, you know what? A win is a win is a win. That's our second Type C victory. So Kestrel and Engi are finished out. Ian Julian, thanks for the great 10 months, man. Quate had 51.29. Nice. Well played, Quate. All right, guys, I hate to do it, but that's going to be it for tonight. The air quality up here in Washington has been pretty crap for the past 4 days or so, and it's just wrecking my sinuses right now. But I want you all to know I had a really amazing week. Even besides that, we had a lot of great times, great memories, and awesome runs of FTL this week. I really do look forward to coming back and doing it again on Monday. Until next time, keep it dapper and be good to each other. That's all I got for tonight. Frag out. Much love, everybody. And don't forget, touch that kitty's tum-tums. Oh, thanks, Wonka. That's great advice, man. Have a great night, everybody. You're beautiful and amazing.